We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's only 1 for 10. Two and 0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Pham on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Line towards center field. Blackman is right there, 1 down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Ryan Klesko. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Tatis is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
At the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, number 2.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Number 9. Benito Santiago.
Into the box, Benito Santiago, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Will Myers as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Oh, one pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's set. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Greg Garcia would be next. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Another one sent foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on to first. And the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Padres lead it 1-0. In now for Colorado, Larry Walker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Greg Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try.
The second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Ryan Klesko, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, and now let's see, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 offering. In there, strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Dom Nunez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Striding in once again, Todd Helton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Extra strike.
One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Manny Machado, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, Benito Santiago. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this one will bounce into the wall.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Here's Will Myers. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Garrett Richards. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, number 2, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Trent Grisham is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing right field, number 2, Trent Grisham. The left fielder, number 10.
At the plate now, Dante Bichette. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Larry Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. A high fastball is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Runner at second here with one man out. Full count still. And it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Count still full, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Greg Garcia. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Trent Grisham. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jeff Hoffman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
34. Jeff Hoffman.
So now to the plate, Ryan Klesko, fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Second and third here, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman, number 13.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Benito Santiago, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Will Myers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trevor Story steps in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ball pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Nunez.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, down. Ball up there.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Digging in, Todd Helton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Well hit to right, but foul. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down out there. The relay, and the throw in gets away from him. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2, and a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Will Myers.
Number 4, Will.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Eric Hosmer come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. The 1-0 home.
Aye.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. And no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses. 2-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he misses again. Ball 3. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now back
Into the box, Greg Garcia.
Greg Garcia.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bichette is there, and that's the 3rd out. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. Drew Pomeranz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Now at the plate, number 2. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Myers on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Bichette.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Myers is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So stepping in, Larry Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Walker, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 balls and a strike to count. Pomeranz into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-1. Now a flare out to left center. Story ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Ryan Klesko. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting at shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-1.
7th inning, correct.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is low, ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So digging in now, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, upstairs.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher.
David Dahl will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
David Dahl.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton singled homer run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Misses. Ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batter.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Craig Stammen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Number 2 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Jairo Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, the catcher, Benito Santiago.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a drive out to left center field. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation, but after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
No one out with a runner at second. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Craig Stanley.
Francisco Mejia will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. After it is Blackman. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres on top, 8-2. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
San Diego, number 65, Jose Castillo.
Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Walker.
In now, Larry Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Garcia calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Into the stands. He got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
So striding in, Dom Nunez. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
But the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up The Padres lead it 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ben Bowden will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Manny Machado now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Jose Castillo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Padres lead it 11-3. That'll bring up Tony Walters, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Helton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Myers is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Hoffman.
Rockies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, number 2, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Emilio Pagan will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Dante Bichette will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bichette comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So now to the plate, Larry Walker, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Last strike now for Colorado. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Grisham at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
11-5 the final tally in this one. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Richards gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Antonio Senzatella was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 11 runs on 17 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.